You and I have been led to believe that wisdom is a super high goal in life, and to have this attribute, woo, that's the best, right? And we might be directed to wise people for counsel. And all of that is good and helpful and true to some extent. But something I've learned along my long journey of life is that there is someone wiser than the wisest human counselor, and that is the Lord. And often, the Lord will tell you to do something that a wise counselor would not. I mean, think of Noah. This is like the classic example, right? Noah hears from God that he should build an ark when there's been no rain, no floods. And people in his community must have thought he was a lunatic, an idiot. I mean, the best counselors, the wisest counselors in the area would have said, "Are you a moron? What are you doing? This is ridiculous. This is not wise." And yet God could see what was coming. He's the only one that actually sees what lies ahead. So yes, a wise human counselor, helpful at times, but who has the best counsel and can actually see what the future holds? The Lord. And even then, God often has unconventional things that he tells you to do if you will listen, because he says in Isaiah 55 that his ways are higher than our ways, his thoughts higher than our thoughts. So pause, ask the Lord, what do you want me to do? What is your counsel when I'm at this crossroads in my relationship, in my marriage, in my finances? Maybe I feel like I'm called to ministry, but people in my life are saying, that doesn't make any sense. You can't possibly do that. Well, that might be wise human counsel, but is that what God's telling you to do? Let me give you a personal example from my own life. My husband Raul and I felt like God was calling us into ministry. We gave up pretty much everything we had, our 401ks, everything to stay in ministry, and yet we still didn't have enough money to be in full-time ministry. And so we asked God what to do, and he said, well, take out a home equity loan. That is not wise by human standards. Dave Ramsey would say, no. But we listen to God's counsel because his ways are higher than our ways. And this probably seemed like foolishness to the wisest counselor. In fact, listen to what God says in 1 Corinthians 2:14. He says, the person without the Spirit does not accept the things that come from the Spirit of God, but considers them foolishness and cannot understand them because they are discerned only through the Spirit. So when you're at that crossroads in your marriage, your finances, whatever, parenting, whatever it is, ministry, pause and ask God to give you that direction. He knows what's best. He often colors outside the lines. He thinks outside the box. He will not be contained by a box. Listen to what he says in Isaiah 48:17. I am the Lord your God who teaches you what is best for you, who directs you in the way you should go. So consult God. He has the best wisdom.